Here are two things we hate and that drive us nuts about the 2024 F-150, and maybe your year as well. There are two things in here that just, I don't know, it almost brought us back to the dealership. The first one is driver assistance. There's a couple settings in here which were new to us, including these two, which may drive you crazy. This auto hold, which means if you have it in drive or reverse, the car will not move unless you press substantially on the gas. Now, if you're trying to back into a garage, that could be a little scary, you know what I mean? You don't want to step on the gas. If you got like a foot behind you, you're going to end up in the wall. So you can turn that off so it will naturally move like any other car when you put it into gear. So you can turn that off. There's another setting here too. There is this pre-collision assist, which I have heard that will swerve your car out of the way to try to avoid an accident. And if you're the kind of person who likes to drive up somebody's butt and tailgates, you could end up in some trouble here. It'll try to move you out. Now, you can override it, but it's kind of weird if it sways you out of the lane to avoid a rear-end collision. So you may want to keep an eye on that setting, depending on how you drive. The rest of this stuff is pretty straightforward, pretty normal, pretty standard safety features that we leave on. We leave them all on here, but you may want to do something different. Now, this drove us crazy, the electronic locking differential, because there's a button here. It came on our F-150 STX, and we accidentally pressed this button. And what it does is it locks the rear wheels together for traction in dirt. And when you try to make a turn at under 20 miles an hour, you hear this rumbling, this vibration. And I thought I don't know what I thought was going on. I thought the steering was dead, but all you do is press this button, but it's real easy to press and you really don't want to do it. It's in your drive mode. And if you press that button, it's going to turn that on, and that will drive you absolutely crazy if you don't know what it is. This is our first F-150, so we had no idea. Figured it out eventually, went to the manual, and everything works great now. This is different. This is not the electronic locking differential. This is the stability control, and you want that off in some driving modes. And you turn that little switch there, but otherwise, everything is great. You will love your F-150, and just make sure you keep an eye on those settings, and if you have that rumbling and that wobble, this is how you can fix that situation. Enjoy. Let us know if this video is helpful, and if you have any other tips, put them in the comments.